Right, hello. This is £1 Gamer, and today's video is for the Victrix Gambit dual core tournament controller for the Xbox One, Windows, and Xbox Series S and X. So, I'm sorry about the glare. I will be turning that off in a minute. When you get the controller, you will need to download a Victrix Control Hub application. So when you first go on, I'm going to see if I can. Here you go. Right. When you first go on the application, what you'll need to do is go over to the right hand side and update your controller to version 2.0.4.1. And once you do this, I'm not sure what it does because I didn't use it before I updated it. Well, not for gaming, but that will make sure your controller is working properly. Now, when the Series X and S had a dashboard update, the controller wouldn't turn on the Xbox One for a few days, and I had to keep unplugging it and then plugging it back in. Sometimes it would do it, sometimes it wouldn't. But the last couple of days, it's been working perfectly fine. You press the guide button and it will turn on straight away. So here, as you can see, at the bottom you've got recalibrate. So hold down X, and here you can recalibrate the sticks. So to recalibrate sticks, you want to go in a circular motion, clockwise, with both sticks at the same time. Now they don't have to be moved exactly the same way on both, but once you've done that, you press A, and then at the top you have buttons, back paddles, analog sticks, triggers, audio, and vibration. So all these you can customize to your liking. So if we go into buttons, this is to test all the buttons are working. So you go down to begin test. So if I do A, it will come up as purple, B, X, and Y. Then right bumper, left bumper, then left stick down, right stick down, start and back, then up, down, no, sorry, up, left, down and right. And then at the bottom of the controller you can see a mode button, and you press that and that will work. And then when you want to come out of this, you just go up and then side to back paddles. So you can change these to 4 paddles or 4 buttons on the back, 4 paddles on the back. At the moment I've got the 2 button configuration. So what you need to do here is just push the buttons and then they'll light up purple. So here you can completely deactivate the buttons. So I've got mine deactivated because I accidentally pressed them, and you don't want to do that in a shooting game or any game really. Accidentally press a button. So I've got those deactivated, so I don't use them. But they are very easy to get to and very smooth to use and press. So again, you go up and then over to analog sticks. So we've done all. So what we want to do now, this is to look for dead zones or drifting. So you want to go up as far as you can, and then all the way around, and then again on the other side. And as you can see, there was no drift, no dead zones, and it goes all the way to the sides. So back, you want to go over to triggers, or triggers without the W. So here, if you've got the trigger stops on, which I have, you will see that. But if you've got them off, what you will see is, as you press it down slightly, the further you go, the higher it will go, and then release. So this is all the way, and then when you feel it stops, you can still press slightly, even though it doesn't feel like it's moving, it's still going up. But I like to have mine as buttons for shooting games. So that is how you test your triggers, and then you go up, and then you want to go to audio. So here you plug in your headset, and you can change your EQ, equalizer, so you can have more bass, or do it the way you want to. And then over to vibration. So vibration, I'm not sure if you can hear that. Vibration worked, so let's do that again. So that's worked, and then diagnostics. Oh no, I forgot what I just did. Okay, so configure. So you can change what the buttons do, so you can swap your face buttons to any other button, or swap them around, so Y can be B and X can be A, or vice versa, and just swap them around if you're used to a certain layout. And back pedals, so you can change what each pedal does. Now here you'll see 4 pedal layout, so you can assign each pedal with another button, and the same with 2 pedals. Now analog sticks, you can do test sticks and calibrate sticks, so we've already done those. But on the side you can mirror the dead zone, so if there's a bit of play you can do a dead zone and mirror it, so you'd have to do it on the other side. You can swap the sticks, so you can have your right stick as your left stick, or vice versa. So you can have your walking stick or movement stick as your looking around stick instead. Left stick invert Y, and right stick invert Y, so up will be down and down will be up. Now up with the triggers, you can do dead zone if there's a bit of play in the triggers. So dead zone is just before you get an action on the screen, you will have to move or press that button a little bit more or less. And then you can swap triggers, so right trigger will be left trigger and left will be right trigger. And then over to audio, you can do 100% down to mute on the volume, audio mode 1, 2 and 3, the game and chat mixer or balance, so if you want to hear more game over a chat, you can move to the right, or chat more chat over the game sound, you can move to the left, or you can completely mute each one individually. And then at the bottom, it's mic monitoring. Now, I'm not too sure what that is, but I'm guessing it is monitoring the outside sounds instead of your voice or your game. And then you have mic mute. Then over here, EQ settings. So audio settings and EQ settings. Now I've got it on mode 2, which is light bass. I will put it on mode 3, which is pure audio, and then mode 1 is heavy bass. So I'll keep that on heavy bass, and I'll test that out later. So that is what you can do with the app, and then you've got support, which will take you to a website. So what do I think of the controller itself? It's very well made, and it fits nicely in the hand, so it's a nice size. The rubber faceplate, I did initially think that it would collect dust and oils from the hands and things like that, but actually it's not too bad. A quick wipe over with a damp cloth or a wet wipe is all it needs. And as you can see, I've got a large stick and a small stick, so these are perfect for shooting games, just the way I like them. And the button presses are instant, nice and responsive. The face buttons are clicky, back buttons are clicky, but the D-pad, you can't hear it. And same with the sticks, it's silent until you push them in. So that is what I like about the controller. It's practically silent if you're not using the face buttons, and obviously the back buttons, which are very well made so far. But yeah, if you want a near enough silent controller, this faceplate is perfect for it. I haven't used the white faceplate. I don't like noisy faceplates, I don't like noisy controllers, and this is the best one I've found so far. And I've got about 100 controllers so far, and it's between the Victrix Gambit controller and the Nikon Revolution X controller. So they are my best controllers so far. And for $49.99 from Amazon and Game in the UK, I wouldn't miss out on it. I would buy it again. And if you're looking for a pro controller, this will be the one to go for. It's perfectly made, it's nicely weighted, it's well made, and feels good, sounds good, plays well, and good customization options, especially for the triggers. So that's the review of the Victrix Gambit application that you need for the Xbox Series X and S, and what my thoughts are for the controller. Personally, I think the Victrix Gambit is a bit of a silly name, but that's me. And yeah, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and hope you have a good day. £1 Gamer out.